been going so far? Let's get up to speed on where we are, and then we'll talk about where we're going.
Yeah. It's been a couple of months already. We started our first village meeting in December, and we're now in February. We have more coming up in March. So, so far, aside from the village meetings, this week they completed their first training called the SAPS, the Substance Abuse Prevention Skills Training. So, congratulations to the 25 people who came from the village meetings and are now being trained to be, SAPS trained.
Well, of course, maybe more to your concern, how has the turnout been so far, and what's the feedback loop been? Very positive, and is it good information that you guys can use?
Very positive. Like I said, we've already had some people sign up to be potential community groups that are to be sub-granted with the Partnerships for Success. So that's good. We have potential sub-grantees already, and we're starting to get some people to be trained with prevention skills. So little by little, we're getting our community groups geared so that they can start with the implementation of the plan.
Excellent. Okay, so let's talk about the 5-year peace plan moving forward. What is the vision for the peace plan, and where are you guys going with it?
Right. Well, let me start off. Really, the peace plan is created by the community members themselves. During the gathering of Pacific Islanders in July, we created this 5-year plan, which is basically can be summarized by a logic model called the Pillars for Success. This pillar had on top the vision, and during the gathering, all of the participants agreed that by 2019, we want a community, we want an island community that's empowered to create healthy decisions for themselves and for the people around them, and being healthy, that's mentally, physically, and emotionally healthy. And so to get to that vision, we felt that, the goal for Partnerships for Success is still prevention of substance abuse and suicide. But during the gathering, we talked amongst the community members, and we all agreed that those are symptoms of something that's much deeper. And for us to really stop them, we have to stop them from the roots. So we have to either create or even enhance some values in our community, in our culture, that will address those roots. So to get to that vision, we have to get through some pillars for success, or some strategies, such as effective communication in our community. We need empowered youth, we need grassroots involvement, and that's what the peace plan is about. It's like a guideline on how to attain that vision of empowered people, so that we can all together naturally stop and prevent suicide and substance abuse.
Well, I'm really liking what I'm hearing, because you're not just saying, okay, we have this abstract framework that we're going to completely throw at people, and this is how it is straight out of a textbook or anything. You're basically taking community feedback and growing it from the ground up, based on what the pressing problems are right now. Am I right?
Exactly. And I think that's how this will become more effective. We're not just using stateside data or stateside strategies. We're looking at what we have, what our problems are, and what resources we have to combat those problems. And then we're using, we're creating skills, or we're enhancing, knowledge and skills among our people, so that they can use the resources that are available here in Island to stop the problem. So it's all based on what we have and what we can accomplish.
And as one of the themes, I would assume it would be mentally, physically, and emotionally, as far as, promoting good health. That's all a virtuous cycle, because if you're taking care of your body, you're probably going to be in a better frame of mind, which means you'll feel better about yourself, which means you want to exercise more and everything. So they're all interconnected.
Exactly. And I guess to add to that, you won't need other substances to make you feel better, such as alcohol or tobacco, because you yourself are already healthy enough to know that this is what you need, and this is what you need to sustain to have a healthy life.
Demographically, who are you seeing, as far as the people coming out? Are they in the older crowd, or is it younger people, or is it just a general mix?
What's really great is it's a mix. The grant, the target audience for the grant is really youth and young adults, but for some reason, all of our community groups have that as a target demographic as well. So we have some youth groups, we have some church groups, we have sports groups. So it's really a good mix of community groups. And it's not your regular substance abuse prevention community groups. We have a lot of groups coming out that know that they have the reach for the youth and young adults in our community, and they want to learn more, and they need more support, so that they can specifically teach their target demographic suicide and substance abuse prevention.
And ethnically, are most of the major nationalities out here well represented?
Yes. We've got some, aside from the church groups, we've also had some Chuukese organizations, some Pacific Islander organizations, and that's one of the target, the high-risk population as far as substance abuse and suicide on our island, or Chickees and Chamorros. And so far, the groups that we've seen in the village meetings are all concerned for this at-risk population as well.
All right, great. Well, it sounds like you got a really good foundation to build upon, so sit tight and you stay tuned out there.